Hi.
Yes. Oh, wonderful. Oh, Thabo, I'm so happy.
Yes,
So at last, we have it. We do it.
yes.
How are you?
I'm still surviving. It's just that South Africa, we have to work, and we're getting to lockdown three, level three now.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh, it's the new strand of virus that I heard that's there.
yes. Because the president announced yesterday that we are going to lockdown level three
Oh, I
now.
see. And
Yes,
I see you have a concert coming up with um Marika de Koker.
yes.
And
We
is
are
that,
doing some work.
yeah. And will you be able to do
Yeah.
that still?
Yes. At the moment, I'll find out today, or if
Yeah.
there is changes. But so far, so good. There are no
Okay.
changes. We still continue as we plan for the 16th.
Oh, okay. For the
Yes.
16th of, is it June or July?
Yeah. In July
July.
next month.
Okay. So
Yes.
they still hope.
Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully, we stick to the plan and do
Yeah.
the concert.
Okay.
Mm.
So where are you now, Tabu? In Johannesburg?
No. Currently, I'm working in Northwest. I'm
Yeah.
in Northwest now. Uh,
Yeah.
as a teacher, working that side, this side as a teacher. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Are you a
yes,
music teacher, or are you or what teacher are you?
I'm teaching in the primary school.
Oh, I see.
I'm teaching life. Yes,
Uh,
I'm
um,
doing life skills, English, and creative art.
oh, I see. And is
Yes.
that in Potchefstroom?
No, in Northwest, in closer to Mafikeng. I'm teaching in one of the rural areas. It's called Sittopera.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yes,
see.
so
Okay.
it's. mm.
So, and your singing, how did you start your singing?
Hey, I started in high school as the most of the guys we started in high school.
Hmm.
For me, I love traveling a lot.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the only part in the school that travels a lot was the school choir.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yes, so for me to to travel, I had to join the school choir, even
Yeah.
if I didn't know how to sing. By
Yeah.
that time, I had to learn and by male choirs to just to learn how to sing.
Yeah.
Yes, so I started in high school, of which it was 1997.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then from
Yes.
there,
From there, I went and sing and have a private teacher while I was still in high school.
mm,
When I was doing my grade 12, I had a private teacher. Then I went attending class on weekends, Saturdays. And the worst nightmare, she used to pay me to go to the lesson. She
really?
will give me money. Yes, she will give me money for the transport just for me to get to her lessons. And there were people
Wow.
that paying for the lessons.
Yes. Isn't that
I never
amazing?
paid for the lesson. That's,
Yeah.
they say God is working in different ways. So I think that time God saved me for what we were doing in the locations. When you are in the locations, you end up being a criminal.
Mm,
But unfortunately, some of us, we went to music to save our lives.
that's amazing. And who is this
Yes.
teacher who taught you?
Her name was Norma. She passed on
Mm.
in few years back. Yes. So
And
now,
mm, and from
yes.
there, how did she discover your or did she see the potential in you that that you have the talent?
No, there was a pianist teacher. She used to go to her. I went to, there's a school that called in Binoni.
Mm.
Sibikwa Art Academy.
Mm.
I joined there just to have fun. Unfortunately, I saw a pianist. He took me to her and say, somebody must listen to you
Yeah.
because you have something that I can't explain. I said,
Mm.
okay, I don't mind. We can go to that person. And then she took me to the teacher, that Norma. And when we get there, she said, let me hear how you sing. Then
Mm.
I started singing, and she's like, oh, you have a great talent. I mean, not because I wanted to join the school choir. I
Mm.
didn't mind anything. So she's like, no, I'll train your voice. You'll come here every weekend for Saturday, then have 45 minutes of training. From there, you can see what you can do after that.
Mm.
Yes, then I went to Black Tie.
Mm.
I auditioned for them. They took me. Then I went to the University of TUT, Tshwane
Mm.
Technology of University. I auditioned for them. They took me as well. But unfortunately, the year I did not that I auditioned for TUT, the School of Music, I did not have funds. So I had to
Ah,
stay on Black Tie as an incubator.
oh, I see. And
Yes.
yeah, and then how did you then? So did you then study teaching, or how did you become a teacher?
I studied my BA that I did in Northwest University. It has teaching theory or methods. Then
Yeah.
after that, I did my PGCE postgrad diploma in education,
Mm.
where I can go and teach each any school.
Mm.
Yes, so that's how it becomes my profession now, currently as
Yeah.
a teacher.
Yeah. And but
Mm.
would you have preferred to be a professional singer?
Oh, even now I'm still dying. Even if I can get any chorus in Europe, even
Mm.
go to a chorus as being a chorus member in Europe, I would not say no. I will dive in with my both feet.
Really? Mm. But now
Yes,
yeah, I see in Johannesburg, the Sit Opera.
yes, yes,
You singing with them for them with Marika.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
We have. I started with singing with them last year when
yeah.
I had to jump in for a short of period of time.
Mm.
We did an online concert, um of which was a success. Then
Mm.
from there, now we're busy. I'm featured in about three of the events that are happening there in the Seat Opera,
Mm.
because we have this one that is coming with Marika.
Mm.
Then the second one, it's under the same sponsor, Mark and
Yeah,
Bean.
yeah.
We are four of us. We are going to do an event of four of us presenting the same project for Mark and Bean.
Mm.
Then I'm busy with learning Cozy,
Okay.
the tenor
Mm.
role, yes. And in November, I'm doing Wagner as well with them.
Oh, okay, wonderful. But how do you go for rehearsals because you live quite far from Johannesburg?
We arranged once in like last time, about 2 weeks back.
Yeah.
We had a rehearsals there, so I traveled to Johannesburg to have that rehearsal.
Mm. And where
Yes,
you are now? Mm.
it's only weekends that I can drive to Joburg and have rehearsals.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get a pianist around Mafikeng or in Poch, so that I
Mm.
can go to that place and rehearse with the pianist. But it's a
Mm.
struggle
Really?
because some of the pianists, especially these sites, they always have they say they are always busy.
Oh, I see.
Sometimes we have to hire pianists between Joburg and Pretoria, even
Mm.
if we want to do a concert this side of Northwest.
Mm.
So it's a struggle for us.
Oh, I see. Um, And
Yeah.
tell me now, the school that you are teaching, is there opportunity for children to do music as well? Like you had the opportunity to sing in a choir. Do you? Is that also available for those children?
Yeah, yes, there is a school choir in
Mm.
the school, but because of COVID, everything was cancelled.
Oh,
Because
I
this
see.
year I was supposed to teach the kids the music, I'll be conductor
Mm.
and conduct them until they go on stage. So
Okay.
unfortunately now, because of COVID-19, there's a lot of restrictions, so we can't have the choirs.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Because this is
But
what
the,
I'm thinking in South Africa, that there are so many talented young people, and like yourself, that there's not so many opportunities, but that
mm,
that these things, like you went to sing in a choir, and I spoke to Sunny Boyd Ladla as well. I don't know if you know
yes,
him. Yeah, and he also
he's a
started.
friend of mine.
Is he a friend of yours? I will write to him and say
Yes,
that I
yes.
talked to you. But
Yes,
he also sang in a choir. He also started in a choir, and I think it's so
yes.
important. And like you say, young people singing in a choir together. It's a lovely community, and it's a lovely way of keeping them focused on music and singing.
Yes, yes. When we started in the choir, the things that choir teaches you is teaches you time management.
Yeah.
And while you have the time management, you're developing a skill, Kore. At this time, I need to do 1, 2, 3. At this time, I need to do 1, 2, 3. Because, from instance, for example, I will go to school. From school, I need to stay after school for the school choir. After the school choir, I have to go to the community choir, of which the community choir we finish about the school knock off at 2:30. Then school choir from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. It's the school choir. Then from 4 o'clock, I have to walk home, drop my books, eat something. At 6 o'clock, I need to go to the community choir
Mm.
until 8 o'clock. When I come back at 8 o'clock, I need to do my homework. And while before do my homework, I need to wash the dishes.
Yeah.
So I wash the dishes, do my homework. I will sleep around 10, 10:30.
Mm.
At 6 o'clock, I have to wake up and start the fire so that
Mm.
everybody, when they wake up, they have hot water.
Mm.
So the choir the music teachers when to do your duties and when do you go for practice. So it helps a lot. And most of the people that went to music while they are still in high school, they will tell you they will do maths and science.
Mm.
There will
Wonderful.
lesser people that were there were lesser people that were doing commerce
Mm.
in our stream of music. Yes,
Mm. Yeah, that's so important, and it's like you say, those habits that you learn and that discipline that you have from singing in a choir, that makes your
yes,
life then different, and it brings you
mm,
success also in other fields. But
yes,
yeah, no, it's and I admire very much in South Africa what you are doing, because I know the situation is not so easy, and there are not so
mm,
many theaters, and like you say now, just to find a pianist is a struggle. So it's not
it
so.
is.
Yeah, yeah. So what is your wish? What would be your wish now for the future for you from where
Uh,
you are
if
now?
For my future, that I wish to, as I said before, even if I can get Europe any chorus, be a chorus member full time in Europe, I wouldn't mind,
Mm,
because I know I'll be doing something that I extremely love, of which is singing. wake up in the morning, go to a rehearsal, come back, learn the music. Even if there's in that part of the company, there's smaller roles that I can play
Yeah.
while I'm still a chorus member. I will not
Mm,
mind. I will wake up, do those roles, come back to my chorus. I know my life is settled
mm,
because we love. For me, I thought, good, okay, I'll teaching for me. I need to experience more in music. I'll come back to teaching when I'm late, maybe late 50s. Then is when I can
mm,
start teaching people and say, this you need to do, this you need to do. And in order for you to achieve this, you need to go through this. So,
mm,
but since we not have that much experience in what the other people need to do, we are lacking.
mm.
So I would love to be in Europe, even if it's a chorus member anywhere,
Mm,
Germany, especially Germany.
mm.
So there are a lot of choruses that you can attend or being a chorus member. So
Yeah.
I would love that with all my heart.
And yeah, and it's also on the one hand, sorry that you have to leave your country to be able to do that, so that there's not the opportunities in South Africa to do that.
No, there are no
Yeah.
opportunities. The only place that is still surviving at the moment, it's
Mm,
the Cape Town Opera.
mm,
Those are the only people that will say they are surviving to do the performances. But
mm,
even them, they're struggling because they need to market. And
mm,
the market now, because of our government, everything goes down.
mm,
And if our government were clever people, they
mm.
will know that arts uh, has a richness in every aspect.
Yeah.
Because without arts, there's
Mm,
nothing, you
mm.
know. But because
A-
of our government they are killing the arts.
mm. And you know,
Mm.
like you said before, it keeps also children out of trouble, you know, because they have a
Yes,
focus and they have something and they have a self-worth when they start doing some any form of art, even dancing, you know.
yes.
Mm,
Mm. Because look, for instance, there's schools that, if the government can create schools for
mm,
dance, for anything, music, even the drawing, the arts, the
mm,
painting. Because if you look at, I was doing the research. When you look at Germany, Germany is more on arts uh, than anything else,
mm,
because they know arts brings a lot of money, and
mm.
it brings the sustainability in people's life. Because
Yeah.
now some of us, we had to go to teaching while
Mm,
we still have a profession in music.
yeah.
So if we have to go for teaching because we don't have a choice, we need to bring food on the table. But the only way for us to bring food on the table is to go and
Mm,
teach.
yeah.
You know, when you get performances, you celebrate it. Finally, I'm doing something that I love, but
Yeah.
it's just for 2 minutes, then it's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you have a family, Thabo?
Yes, yes, yes. I have a family, but
Mm,
now I'm looking for a serious spouse, because
yeah.
now the spouse that we get these days, yeah, it's a they don't want to commit.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah.
it's a problem. It's a problem.
Yeah.
We get people that they are there for certain reasons. Then after they get what they want, they just like
Mm,
disappear.
mm.
Mm.
And of course, you with the focus of the music and all that, you know, it's also you need somebody who support you in that as well,
Yes,
and who have a love
yes,
for that as well. Yeah.
you know.
Thabo,
So we
woman,
we have to.
woman.
Hey, they give us headache, but we can't live without them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
But
Mm.
Thabo, I'm going to, uh, you know, you said the wish, and I hope the wish comes true for you. And I will. I'm going to speak to Harold from the Sittopera as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Soon, and I love to also hear again from you later after your performance, to hear how it all went and so on. And
Okay.
but let's speak again, and let's keep in touch, and you can keep me updated when something happens, and we can speak some more. um,
Yes,
so
yes.
can I post this on Facebook and YouTube, our interview?
Yes, 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 I don't mind.
Okay, good.
Yes, because then another thing is like we are doing. I think there will be online. It's going to be online as well. It's going.
Yeah,
The concert is going to be in two aspects. The present, like the what you call this, the in-house.
yeah, yeah,
Then it's going to be online as well. You can maybe you can speak to Mr. Sita,
yeah.
so that he can give you the link for the
Yes,
online concert. Then you
yeah,
can watch. Yeah, you can watch the
yeah.
concert and see what's happening.
That would be wonderful. And I will also then post that on Facebook so that other people can watch that too.
Yes, yes. Because
Yeah,
now I'm looking forward to sing with her.
yeah,
Uh, we have two fantastic duets with her.
yeah,
The first one is going to be Lichben Viken,
yeah,
and the other one is Oswave Fanchula. Those are
yeah,
the two duets that we're doing, and I'm doing the most high areas
yeah.
in the event.
Really?
The one, yes, the one is the favorite of mine now currently, is
Yeah.
the William Tell
Oh,
aria,
okay. Yeah,
Asile Hereditaire.
yeah.
So I'm singing that
Wonderful.
one.
And I
Yes.
would, Lippenschweigen is one of my favorite
Yes.
duets. Yes. But I would so love to hear that. Yes, I'm going to speak to him and ask that I get the link from this. I can see your
Yes.
face light up when you start speaking about the music.
It's the joy that the music that brings into our hearts.
Yeah,
So when we're not singing, there's a
yeah,
lot of stress. What am I going to do when
mm,
what is expected to me? But
yeah,
once you start getting to the field and say, you know what,
mm,
this is my home. Music is the foundation of every man or every woman's
mm,
happiness.
yeah,
Because once you do or listen to something that is making you have a joy in your heart, then why not? You have
yeah,
to blossom when you speak
yeah,
about it.
yeah,
Yes, because eh, I wanted to start a project, but because of every time we have to hire pianists from far, it's a stress because now
mm,
when you're thinking of doing the project in Northwest, then
mm,
you're thinking, oh, who am I going to get as a pianist? How long can we rehearse with a pianist? And what are the things that
mm,
we need? There's accommodation, there's petrol, there are
mm,
transport, there are fees, so that we
mm,
can able to accommodate them as much as possible.
mm,
I so wish the pianist in not in Poch, especially they
mm,
can have a lenient to people to able to connect with them and do events with them,
yeah,
especially the young artist that wants to do something.
mm,
We end up canceling the projects because we don't have pianists,
mm,
and you'll find out there are pianists that they say no, I'm not available. When you find out that pianist is sitting at home not doing nothing,
mm. Yeah,
you know.
that is tragic, really, that you think that
Mm,
many things can happen if everybody just pulled together.
yes,
Mm,
because even the last time when I was in the Northwest University still as a student, I would hire a pianist from Pretoria to come and play with me for me, while there's pianists in the schools that could be cheaper in terms of they don't have to use transport, they not have to use accommodation because they stay in the same area with
Mm.
you.
Yeah.
And now they like, no, we are busy. When you get people from outside, they say, no, Mara, you did not talk to us. I said, I started talking to you first,
Mm.
to ask for the to help us to do a project, because the
Mm.
project is not involving me. Even if I'm no longer there in the school, the project can continue with other kids,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we when we are there, the only thing that we need to do, you prepare for your exam. Okay,
Mm.
there's one event in June in the university, then the second exam in December. That's
Mm.
it.
Mm.
But when we do this Molanyana projects, it means we are pushing ourselves to have a better understanding of our voice, of our craft, you know.
Yeah.
Because if we don't understand our voice, how are you going to uh, build a career with a voice that you don't understand? One, you need
Mm.
to know what kind of a voice you have, what type of music or arias or duet or quartet that you need to sing. If you
Yeah.
don't experience this in the live performance, you
Mm.
know, you can only be better from the previous performance to the next performance, you know.
Yeah.
But if you don't do those performances, how can you be a master of your craft?
Yeah. But these pianists, are they uh is it about the fees that they don't get paid, or what would be the reason why they don't want to play?
I never get a chance to know what they were doing,
Mm.
like the problem with them in terms of fees. Or
Mm.
but we'll get, for instance, I used to work with somebody from Pretoria. He will
Mm.
charge me 3,000 for the rehearsal and the performance,
Mm.
you know. Then he said, no, I don't need accommodation. I'll just drive for the afternoon. We have a rehearsal, then I'll drive back.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's always, it would cost me 3,000 for that rehearsals and the performance. Then I'll
Mm.
raise the funds until I get that 3,000. I'll ask for sponsorship. So
Yeah.
even if the Poch people, the Poch pianists will say, look, we want 1.5 or 2,000 for the rehearsal
Yeah.
and for the performance, then it will be easier for us to say, okay, no, it's fine. The
Yeah.
2,000 I can pay you. I can find 2,000 and pay you. It's not a problem,
Yeah.
you know. But there
And
will be,
mm. So how
yes.
far are you from Poch?
And now I'm 2 hours away from Poch.
Okay. And that's the nearest big town for you where
Yes,
you
yes,
can find pianists. Yeah.
yes. Because where I stayed, it's 70 kilometers to Mafikeng town,
Mm.
of which Mafikeng town so far they don't have pianists,
Mm.
you know. So for me, it's a struggle to get I'll get to Poch if there's pianist. I can work, go to Poch, drive to Poch for that 2 hours, have a
Yeah.
rehearsal, and come back.
Okay. So
You
Poch
know,
is the place, yeah. And Pretoria is a bit
yes,
further for you to drive. How far are you from Pretoria?
it's I have to drive about 4 hours to
Oh,
Pretoria.
okay. Mm.
Yes,
Yeah, that's far.
so
Yeah.
that's fine. Because even between Pretoria and Joburg is the same kilometers, I think.
Mm.
Because when I go home, because I'm from Joburg, when I go home, I always have to drive about 4 hours to
Okay.
get to home. Yes.
Now I see. Yeah. Well, Thabo, we will speak again and we will try and figure out a way that you can get a pianist in Poch. That's another wish.
Yes, yes, it's another wish. But
we
my the
we
but
must
the first
we, yeah,
the first wish is to get to Europe, and
to
even if
Europe.
I sing in the chorus,
Yeah,
yes, that's
good.
my first wish.
But we have to say all these wishes because they come true when we say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Thabo, have a lovely afternoon, and I'm going to watch your concert, and
Yes.
yeah, and I'm going to post this on Facebook so that everybody hears your story.
Okay. Thank you so much, man.
Okay.
All
Okay, it
right.
was so nice to talk to you.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Okay.
We hardly get such interviews to so that we tell our story, and
Mm.
hopefully our wish will come through one day as we
It
want
will.
to proceed. Yes.
It will. It will. And you know what? Sometimes it might be
Yes.
that you have to be there for this time for a
Yeah.
specific reason. And I think everything happens in the right time um,
Mm.
for people, you know, and you have the wish to do it, but maybe there's some reason why this wish has not come true. And
Come
I
true.
think it's
Mm.
wonderful that you are working with children and that you can inspire children as well, because, you know, um,
Mm.
their lives also, you know, their future, it would be great if there are more singers from South Africa and more opportunities for them.
Yes.
And you are, you know, you might just be the person to inspire some other child as well, you know, to start singing. So that would be
Yeah.
so great. Yeah. I'm also from South Africa, Thabo.
Where in South Africa?
I used to live in Vanderbijl Park.
Oh,
Yeah,
Val.
yeah,
Mm.
Wall Triangle.
No,
Yeah.
from usual I used to drive to Val
Yeah.
from when I used to stay in Poch. So I have friends
Oh,
in Val. So yes,
oh, I see. Yeah. I used to study
yes.
in Poch at the teachers training college, but that was many years ago. Yeah.
Yo, yeah, that's a long time. Mm.
Yeah, that was in 1987.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was still in primary by then.
Uh, but anyway, so but we
Yes.
will find a solution for you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to chat more with
Yes,
you as time goes on, so that we
definitely.
can even have more opportunity for others. Because
Exactly.
now there's a guy, even now there's a guy called Kamukelo Totseti.
Yeah.
He's going to, I think, London for
Yeah.
an audition.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he tries to raise the funds for
Mm,
the trip. But
mm.
because the pianist is very, very hard to get a pianist for him to get concert
Mm.
going.
Oh,
Mm.
really? Yeah.
So, yeah,
So that is the difficulty to get the funding. Mm. And also now with
yes.
COVID, it's not so easy, I
No,
think.
it's not easy. It's not.
Mm, mm.
Mm-mm.
But Tabu, hang
But we
in
hope for
there.
the best.
Yeah. You have a good
Yes.
heart. Hang in there. Your wish will come true.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, and have and have a lovely day as well. Eh?
Thank you very much. Okay. Bye.